Hello. Today we're going to unbox a Vic-20. At least I think it's a Vic-20. I found this in the garage. It feels like there's something inside. I'm assuming it's a Vic-20, but I have not looked yet. So, let the games begin. Right, so here it is. This sleeve has seen better days. There's the French side. Let's be careful here. Warranty registration form. Oh, customer division, customer service. Commodore business machine. And oh yes, important reminder, you must turn off your computer before inserting or removing cartridges. And that's it. I suspect a lot of people didn't know that initially. Yeah, that's part of the box. Alright. Oh. There's more of the box. And this is trying to fall open. What do we got here? I believe we're upside down. There goes some stuff. Wow, look at that. We have a power supply, which could be for a Vic-20 or it could be for a 64. It's the cord here, I don't know if you can see this, has a lot of white. What is that? Oh, it's got another cord in it. Hang on here. Oh. It's got a lot of white stuff on it. Oh, there's a rubber band. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's funny, you know, there's a lot of ways to wrap cords, and a lot of them are pretty okay, and some of them leave residue. So there's some residue. So, yeah, this could be a 64 or a Vic-20 power supply. I've not looked at this machine yet. Ooh, looky. It's the RF modulator. I have not used one of these in a long time. It's a little squeeze. I should try and find an old television and give this a try. But here, of course, is the computer. Boy, it looks mighty clean. And it's funny, I've seen a lot of Vic-20 keyboards. This one, oh, there's something wrong there. I think we got maybe a spring missing in there. But this one, it's not the PET style, but it sounds softer. And some of the lettering on here looks a little smaller than what I'm used to. But definitely the pound key, I think, is without a spring. But these things happen. But it looks not bad. What do we got here? Yeah, pretty clean. It's a model Vic-20 number CC598341, made in Canada. Used with some power, so I should have my reading glasses here, but I don't. Anyway, but the plug is definitely for this kind of power supply. So, I think we should give it a try. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is just look over this power supply. It doesn't feel like it's, sometimes they feel, oh, kind of, how do you put it, a little bloated, but this one feels okay. So, plug it in. And nothing terrible happened, no fuses blew. The stuff on the cable, it's not hurting the cable, it's just dirty. So make sure the power button is in the off position. I'll put this inside, turn it on. And what do we see? Well, the LED came on. Now, here we have a non-Commodore video cable. But it works with them. It's quite handy. It's a 5-pin, which I'm sure will work with this. But it has 4 outputs. Oh yeah, this is a 5-pin. It has 4 outputs. What are the outputs? I don't know. I know something, because this is a non-Commodore sort of universal cable. Some of them will be helpful, and some of them will not be helpful. I'm just looking for some. Well, I thought there was maybe a little writing on some of them, but no. So, I'm going to have to do a little experimenting to see what's what.
So I turned on this, it's not a normal Commodore monitor by any means, but I have made it before, so I know there's switches back here. So I'm going to set this on input 5, which is cost AV, and then I'm going to turn the Vic-20 on, and right around back here. And I see lots of inputs. No signal. Something's not regular. No signal. No signal. Now this is not surprising, because I really don't know if this Vic-20 works at all. So, also, because it's dark, I really can't see what it is I'm supposed to be sticking this into. So, alright, what do we have? Okay, I think I know now what I should be trying to plug into, which means little. No signal. Alright, it's not yellow. No signal. It is not white. Let's try red. No signal. Alright, let's try black. No signal. Well, this is not going particularly well. So perhaps I need to summon some assistance.
Alright, so I now have here a monitor that I know is working. So, now one thing, oh look at that, that is yellow. Interesting. That is red. This is white. Oh, they all make the screen flash, but nothing makes it come alive. So, it is looking somewhat likely that this Vic-20 is not working. But what I really need to do is grab something else that I know is working and get everything figured as best as I can. So I'm going to go look for another Vic-20. Alright, so what I actually have here are 2 Vic-20s. One with a keyboard, one without a keyboard. But they both say that they work. So, something tells me to try yellow, but it's not. Aha, okay. So it's white. Looks mighty clean too. Well, alright. So, on this video cable, a non-Commodore, but a one that works with white for the Vic-20 use video. I should write that down. So here we have this other Vic-20 that I am testing. And we apply power to the white and we get nothing. Well, not surprising, but you know, upsetting of course. It is a very pretty machine. So here we have the other one. It's ugly, but it works. So now, oh, look at that. That's kind of there. Ooh. So anyway, so what I'm going to try and do is figure out. I know it should be the white one, but which one? There are so many things on these TVs. So many. I think I know which one it is. What do I see? Nothing. What do I see? Nothing. It's funny, you know, because in the store, oh, wait for it. Oh, look at that. In the store, I was just saying, I did, because I got this recently, I did find, there we are, I did find a, to test this out, I found a CD player, and I did find where it should go. Well, okay, so what do we have? We have a Vic-20 that's not working. We have a Vic-20 that says it's working. And indeed, maybe the keyboard. Is a little dirty. But this Vic-20 says that it works, and it does. So at least I know that I can test things here, even though what I have is not working. Now this is another one. It has no keyboard attached. It is a smaller version of the board. But just supposedly 5 years ago this worked. I'm not sure why. I have not done something with it over the past 5 years. And look at that. Well, very good. So I mentioned before this sort of did have, I would say, somewhat daintier keys. Like if you look at the clear home and the insert delete key, and the run stop and shift lock, if we go up and look at this Vic-20, and then back here, certainly the text on the keys is different. It's bigger, it's bolder on this machine. Daintier. So it must be a different version of the keyboard. It must be. What does that mean? Well, I don't know. It's a lovely looking machine, but alas, it does not work. One quick little diagnostic-y thing you can do with a machine like this is if you do have it in, and you know you've got something that works, and a cable that works, and a power supply that works. See, the Vic-20, I'm just going to turn this on, and I see nothing of course, but you saw that flash on the screen. The Vic-20, strangely enough, is quite capable of lighting up the power LED even if the fuse is blown, because I guess the LED is before the fuse, at least on some of them. So if you ever turn on a machine such as this and the screen does nothing, not a hint of acknowledgement that anything has happened, then possibly you have a fuse problem. This does, you know, flash, so unfortunately I suspect the fuse is fine. So we have two Vic-20s that said that they work, and they do, and we have one that I'm checking out. It doesn't. So, anyway, the power supply seems fine. The RF modulator, I don't know. I've got to find a TV that I can, you know, give that a try. I do. So much for the unbox. The box is pretty rough, but you know, it's original. It came according to the price sticker up there from Canadian Tire, and it had with it this very full-size styrofoam packaging. I do have a machine to ship overseas, but I'm not sure. I am more likely to use the two end pieces of styrofoam and a lot of bubble wrap, I think. Anyway, another mysterious machine. I need to get some paper and document what's what. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.